and welcome to the Defense Security Monitor, Forecast International's hub for clear, actionable intelligence on the global aerospace and defense landscape. I'm Rich Pettibone, and today I'm excited to launch a brand new segment that will appear regularly in this series, Market Insights with Dan Darling. Why are we adding this feature, you might ask? In one word, perspective. Forecast International's proprietary forecasting methodology has helped our clients stay ahead of industry shifts for more than 5 decades. By gathering and analyzing thousands of data points from production pipelines to defense spending bills, we don't just track what is happening, we illuminate what's next. That forward-looking lens is more critical than ever as governments reassess force structures, supply chains stretch across the globe, and breakthrough technologies reset the competitive bar. That's where Dan comes in. As our Vice President of Market Insights, Dan Darling brings years of hands-on experience dissecting defense budgets, platform competitions, and geopolitical drivers. In each installment, he'll decode the headlines, separating headline noise from the signals that truly move markets. He'll spot shifts in demand and highlight programs where production rates are poised to surge or stall. Finally, we'll map the long game, translating short-term events into long-range forecasts you can act on. Expect concise commentary grounded in the same rigorous qualitative models we use to build our production and procurement forecasts. Whether you manage strategy, business development, or investment portfolios, Dan's insights will give you the leverage you need to outperform competitors and pivot quickly when the landscape changes. With that in mind, let me introduce FI's Vice President of Market Insights, Dan Darling, to talk us through this new feature. So, Dan, why are you undertaking this new segment?
Thanks, Rich. And we believe that this is an opportunity to thread a lot of different topics together, crossover from the two major areas that we focus on here at Forecast International, which is production of military and aerospace systems, as well as the geopolitical picture and budgeting on the international side. So we want to take this, we want to crystallize topics, be on target with a lot of new things that are emerging in tech. We want to talk about global supply chains, US supply chains, industrial policy, and really use this as an opportunity to also spotlight our excellent work by our very talented and insightful and knowledgeable team of analysts.
Nice. And so what topics do you see this webcast tracking?
Well, I would start with, as I mentioned, emerging tech. Where are trends happening in the world with supply chain issues, production issues, bottlenecks? Also, what conflict scenarios are beginning to emerge, and also what impacts do tariffs have on the global picture, the US picture, the NATO picture, even from the Russian and Chinese perspectives? And we also want to touch on changes with elections and policy making across the gamut from Europe to the US to Latin America to all continents on the globe.
And how often do you see these briefs appearing?
We intend to do this weekly and try to have it updated on Tuesday. And whether it is a video piece, whether it is a thought piece, whether it is short, whether 250 words, 600 words or more, we're going to track everything we can that blends a lot of different subject matter and where the markets are going. Sometimes you see something happening and it's just one production announcement, but how does that have a ripple effect across the entire market?
Very good. All right, folks. Well, that's where you have it. And we hope to have these coming to you in the next few weeks. So keep an eye on Defense Security Monitor and watch for our first market briefing with Dan Darling.